My live. See if I am live. I am very much alive. My live. Oh, Bible. There we go. Linky Linky. Hey Kelly, what's up, darling? How you doing? How you been? I've not seen you in forever. Not seen you in forever. How's the wee ones? How is the wee ones? Are they good? Now the fun begins. Anakin's shields are still up. Alright. Let me just whack the link into the Discord. Giggity gig. Alright. Oh god, I'll update you on the life and wee one's like, please do, please do. Good, I miss you, sweetheart. You've got, oh, you have no idea how much I miss you. I miss you in Warframe. I still play the game. I still play Warframe. I still play Warframe. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's alright, Pandemics. It's alright, buddy. Yeah, oh god, where do I begin? Okay, this morning. Um, Now bear in mind, I didn't go to bed till like 5 o'clock this morning. Okay, 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. is when I finally my pet head hit that pillow because um my blood pressure skyrocketed to like 166, and I was worrying if I was going to have to go to the hospital. Luckily enough, I didn't. I'd forgotten to take one of my tablets, to lower my blood pressure. Speaking of, I actually have to go take this one. I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to repeat it. Morning. Take my tablet. This is how you know you're getting old, when you quite literally sound like a pharmacy, and and you know sound like a thing of Rice Krispies going snap crack. Anyway, so straight away. Hello, Jackal. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So woke up at about 8 o'clock this morning, so I've only had about maybe 3 hours of sleep with my phone blowing up. What's going on? And it's my daughter's ringtone, so I'm like, it's my daughter. So I immediately answer it, and she's like, Dad, I'm nervous. I'm like, what do you mean you're nervous? And she goes, I'm about to start my driving lessons. I was like, okay, hun, thank you for calling me. You know, your very first thought is to call your father when you're nervous. Greatly appreciate that. And so I got her breathing, everything else, and she went off and did her lesson. And I said to her, call me later, discuss your lesson. You know, we can discuss what happened. Yeah. Okay, Dad. Okay. So she goes off, does her lesson. Okay. I think, great, I can lay my head back down. As I lay my head back down, I wake up about maybe an hour later to my phone going off again. I was like, I answer, it's my doctor. The guy specialist I saw about my heart. He said the tumours in my lungs have shrunk to the point where my body's going to naturally dissolve them. So that's fantastic news. And there's only one clot left in my heart, but there's still the clot in my brain, and the one in my brain has actually shrunk a little, which means the medication is working. So I've had nothing but fucking amazing news. You know, it's like, oh, God, thank you for these blessings. And so, oh good lord, where do I go from there? Um, I fiddled around with my laptop and the battery started charging, so I don't have to send the brand new battery I just bought for the laptop back to the manufacturer. It's actually charged like 100% now. So I'm like, yes. And I'm like, I better go buy me a lottery ticket. And then I remembered last night that David had donated to me. I thought it was a dream. I genuinely thought it was a dream. And I opened it up, my PayPal up, and I sent the money, and I saw the money, and I sent it to my bank, and I paid off my phone bill, so my phone's not going to get shut off. I paid off my back owed rent, so I'm not going to get evicted. And whatever's left, I can use to afford to buy my groceries for the rest of the month until I get my check on the 20th, my employment check, retirement check, whatever you want to call it, until I get funds on the 20th. So that is absolutely, thank you, David, thank you, Dust David Games, for that wonderful, generous donation. You have no idea how much I needed that. Yeah, I'm a lot of stress has been lifted off of my body, a lot of stress. But that also means that once these clots are all sorted out and whatnot, I will be able to go back to the gym. Unfortunately, I can't go back as hard as I want to because there's still the damage to the pericardial sac of my heart. So I can't exactly go like whole hog like I normally would. So I've got to ease back up into it, as they say. But the doctor did say after about 3 to 6 months, fingers crossed, if things keep going the way they go, I'm still going to have to go in and get another dye test done in like 3 weeks. I also have to get some blood work group done, and I have to have a prostate cancer check because, again, I'm at that age where you have to be examined every 3-4 years. So that's fun if you're into that sort of thing. Exactly. Exactly. And so I'm also in the process of openly discussing something with someone else, which is I found a car I'm interested in purchasing, a little Mini Cooper, a little black one. Pandemics knows what I'm talking about because I showed him the car. And I'm not sure if it's sold yet or not because the guy who's selling it hasn't gotten back to me yet. But if it's not, I'll be able to maybe put a little down deposit down on it and then maybe build up something with the guy. And after a certain amount of time, he'll let me take the car and whatnot. So fingers crossed, I'll even have my own wheels. So that'd be awesome. It means I'll be able to travel around and do my LARP and cosplay stuff and whatnot for you guys, and more content for the YouTube channel. That's another thing, guys. There's a new video that went up today. I'm doing a new series of videos where it's literally building PCs on a budget. And that is exactly what it sounds like. So if you're new to content creation, and I mean like you're brand new to content creation, yeah, and you're looking at wanting to like build a PC, granted the links I use in that video are for Amazon UK, but they will work, and eBay UK, but they will work in the US and Canada and Australia and wherever. Just your prices will be different. Awesome. Thank you, Warhammer. I will check that video out here in a bit. Thank you for that. I love the fact that the Discord is back alive. Guys, you have no idea how awesome that is. I love to see some people returning and the content you guys are posting, the questions and the conversations, dude. Guys, you have no idea. Please use the Discord. It's there for a reason. If there's no game servers in it, we don't have a Hell Let Loose, but I'm going to add a Hell Let Loose voice channel just for you, Warhammer, so that you can have some friends, some squads in and whatnot, and play or whatever if you don't have any. Like I said, I'm just guys, I'm so happy. I am so just so happy that you guys are it. Now, I honestly, believe it or not, that Mini Cooper, would be perfect for rallies. You'd have to reinforce the bottom end of the motor and whack a turbo on it, but it would actually be really good for Class B. I think that would put it in Class B or Class C. No, Class C is manufacturer. Yeah, it'd be Class B. It would be modified Class B. So yeah, mod B. It'd be Class B. And we could do some local rallies in that little thing. We'd have to gut it and put a roll cage in it and take out all the glass and put plexi in it and stuff. And you'd have to modify the car a lot, and it wouldn't be legal for the roads anymore. But it would be it's gonna be a little, fuck it, this little, if I do get this Cooper, I will be like zipping around Reading, London, and going around up and down around the country and hanging out with you guys. Me and Pandemics are going to be meeting up here in a couple of weeks here in Reading. I'm going to show them around. We're going to have a drink. Adult beverage. Not necessarily an adult beverage, but you know what I mean. We're just going to hang out. Maybe I'll show them a few places around Reading that I like to go and hang out. There's a park here that I actually like going to do photography. Because as you guys know, I love doing photography. I love doing black and white, digital black and white, regular photo developed black and white. I just love doing photography. It's one of my little hobbies that I do. So there's some beautiful architecture here. Because again, there's a bunch of whole different churches from different eras, going back from King Henry III. King Henry the Henry III, Henry VIII. There's tons of different types of churches here. Cobra's coffee time at the park. You know what? That sounds like something I could do. It'll give me a reason to get out of the house, which means I'll be able, give me some exercise. My doctor did say that walking is a good start for me. So you know what? I might actually do that. I might actually start doing a coffee time with Cobra again. They were really, I enjoyed doing those, sitting on the back porch, letting Braddock and Churchill and the rest. I miss my. See, I can't have animals here. Because I live on the top floor of the house, like I'm literally in the roof. This is the roof. I'm literally in the attic. I'm like the best master. I'm literally a hunchback. Well, my landlord won't let me even have a goldfish. I can't have any pets, and I really do miss a dog. I would really love to have a puppy, have a little staffy or a French bulldog or even a pug. Everyone's like, I hate pugs. They're ugly. Pugs are beautiful. All animals are beautiful. I don't care. All animals are beautiful. You miss your coffee time. Well, you know what? Then I will bring back the coffee time. I will bring back the coffee time for you guys. If that's what you guys want, I will bring it back. I will bring back the coffee times. What else? Let's see. So yeah, I'm here in the UK. I'm single, right? I'm not dating anyone. I was dating someone, but she actually ironically moved to America. She literally moved to America. So I'm single, so yes, I'm on a dating app. I'm on Bumble, okay? And so I've been talking to this nice lady who lives local around here, and we've been going back and forth, bantering and having fun and whatnot. And then, out of nowhere, she just ghosts me. She stops responding. She deletes the conversation. I'm like, her loss. I ain't even mad. It's all good. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just let it go. So I did. Guys get ghosted as well as women, so it's all good, And I'm actually, I had a really nice Polish soup for lunch earlier. Even guys get ghosted. Guys get ghosted. Girls get ghosted. It is what it is, guys. It's part of life. Cobra had a Frenchie. She was 4 great things in my life since 2018. Was called Leo. She passed away when she was Oh, I'm so sorry, Chris. Oh, pandemics, man. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. My brother had a Frenchie, had a French bulldog called Jeffrey. Don't know why he called him Jeffrey. He just called him Jeffrey. No, sorry, it wasn't Jeffrey. It was George. George. And he recently lost him. He recently lost his Frenchie. He now has a British bulldog called Jeffrey. That's where, and he's now got a British bulldog called Jeffrey. My mum has a British bulldog now. It's a girl. She hasn't given it a name yet. She hasn't given it a name yet, but she said she's going to. So yeah. So there's that. So yeah, I'll bring back the coffee times. Because you guys want to see that. George bent back to the forest. Exactly. George of the jungle, watch out for that tree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they get hip issues, especially while trying to give birth because the birthing canal's not wide enough for the hip bones and stuff. So you have all bulldogs are born through C-section. There has not been since I think it was like the early 1910s. All bulldogs have been C-sectioned. So yeah. So it sucks. But yeah, so other than that, yeah, my life has just been slowly going up. Like I said, still 10% physical. I want to get a little bit better with myself. what else? Oh gosh, just in general. I mean, I haven't done any coding today, which really, really upset me because I was really looking forward to knocking out a couple of things on my Mordecai's project, but I haven't been able to do that. But you do it for you form the love of our hearts. Exactly. Exactly. See, this is the thing. When it comes to pets, okay? When it comes to pets, regardless of what the pet is, it will cost you. Okay? It will cost you. Okay? Animals, they're expensive. Veterinarian bills, medication, shots, food, water, just uh, and there does not go a day that does not go by that I do not think about my Braddock, who I miss dearly, my Churchill, who I miss dearly, or Gabby, or Chucky, or Kelly, or any of them, or even my cat Ford. I miss him. I miss Ford to death. I know he's up on the. I know he's crossed the Rainbow Bridge, but he was a good cat. He was a damn good cat. Um, and I miss him. I miss him so much. It sucks. My landlord knows that it sucks. Oh, by the way, guys, I know this microphone's quality is not the best. I have a new microphone on order. In fact, let me show it to you. I'm not afraid to show it to you guys. I bought it today, actually, so it should be here tomorrow, according to my tracking. It should be here tomorrow. Here it is. I will share it with you real quick. It is, there you go. See, I purchased it today. It's a Razer Siren Mini condenser microphone. The reason why I got this style condenser microphone is because it will still fit in this arm. I don't have to buy a brand new arm or anything. And apparently, it has a 360-degree area of audio pickup. So when I start doing stuff like this, and you can't hear, and you go and you can't hear, and I literally have to have this like right up my nostril. So yeah, we're gonna get that fixed. So yeah, we're gonna get that fixed. So yeah. All right. Well, tell me. Got some exciting in-game news for you today. All right. Tell me. I'm all ears. Fire away, Ducky Boos. Oily tailspin, oily tailspin. Friends for life through thick and thin with another tailspin. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oily your tailspin. But yeah, that's the new video. If you want to go check it out, I'll greatly appreciate that, guys. I really would. Yep, there it is. 19 seconds ago. Boop. Those. Capture the zone. What? Okay. So that happened. Interesting video. That's pretty cool. So we use many game engines and shit. Hard to choose, right? Well, I came across one first one-to-one scale of a whole planet. First, you develop maps in the damn game. Back ages ago. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. The audio stream current bitrate 0, lower than record. Um, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, We even got a physical in-game demo running, didn't we? We drive tanks, shoot shotguns, and stuff like that. It was actually pretty cool. I'm kind of bummed that the project never went anywhere. I really am. So unlike Unreal or whatever, you get to play with the whole planet as a sandbox to make FPS games, you name it. It looks insane. Or you know what? Throw that info up in the general chat on the Discord, Pandemics, and we will see where it will lead. I'm more than willing to do voice acting and stuff for it. You know me. If anyone's got a project that you want some voice acting work done on, you just let me know. You know, tone. There's three things when it comes to voice acting. Tone, the tone, of course. Does the person have an accent? And last but not least, the emotions behind it. Um, there's like 11 ways you can say no, and I mean that. There's like 11 ways you can say no, 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 no. You see, there's it. So when someone sends me a script and they say disheveled old man, yes, there is a path that way. You know, there's tons of different things you can do. I'm picturing like an old Gandalf character, or you know, or things that my grandfather would say. You know, things of that nature. It all depends on what the motive and stuff like that is. Can I react to this stream? Yeah, sure. Oops, something went wrong. Odd. That's weird. Let me try and open it in a new tab. Nope, it will not let me open up that link. That is weird. Why would it not? No, there we go. Oh, hang on. Do this so you can see my... Okay.
Microprose presents Altera World Sandbox. Explore, walk, drive, sail, fly, or free camp to anywhere on Earth.
Interesting.
Create, shape the world you want to play in.
Is it Unity based? Does that look like a Unity interface?
Share your creations via the Steam Workshop and contribute to an ever-changing world with your own vision.
Yeah, that looks a lot like the old Unity 3 interface system. Interesting. That looks a lot like the old Unity 3 interface. Okay.
Altera World Sandbox. The world you create.
We could use it as the engine. It's coming soon. Add to wish list. Peak of Everest. If it steps through Mariana Trench, the Sahara Desert. Bucket list. Go there. Plan your dream trip between multiple vehicles. Okay. Interesting. It does do VR support. Okay. Ah, see right there, that's the only problem. Right there, single player. Everything else, right there, everything else, I would definitely be up for it. But it says sandbox open world. That's the thing that's making my head scratch. It can't be a sandbox and an open world at the same time. Anyway, I've got it added to my wish list. I will do a little bit more research on it. It's from Micropose. I love playing their XCOM series of games. I love playing the original XCOM. They came out on like 20 something floppy disks. Um, so yeah, I will definitely keep an eye on that. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Pandemics. Greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for bringing that to my. Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate that. That's pretty awesome, mate. That's pretty awesome. Awesome. So yeah, I've got. I did rewatch the Heroes and Generals 2 video footage. And yeah, it is definitely assets taken from the original Heroes and Generals, as well as games like Enemy Front and a few others. And I mean, if they're just using it for like a display purpose, you know, like, oh, we're just showing you our ideas and potentials. I mean, think about it. Before an architect can build a building, he usually has a model company build a scale model, you know. So I'm not even mad. I mean, I like the idea. Pandemics. I'm not saying no. I'm well up for it. 3 mil in 60 days is no, no, it's not doable. They won't do it. They won't get it. They'll probably get half of that at best. At best. Um, and I'm not even joking. Because think about it, okay? When Reto first owned the game, when Reto first owned it, okay, they had that investor invest. What was it like? Was it 11 million, 7 million, or 12 million euro into the game? And they've burnt through it in how many years? Think about that. They burnt through how many euros when they announced that they've got a private investor? See? Someone at Reto has sticky fingers. That's all I'm going to say. See, this is the problem with most game developer companies is they will have someone in that area who either blagged their way to their position and don't know what they're doing, or they're constantly riding the coattails of someone else who knows what they're doing, and then they leave that company, go to another company, and leave that other guy hanging. You know? Yeah, exactly. I smell it too. I smell BS too. So the fact that they burnt through potentially 7 to 12 million already, you really think 3 million? Nah, governor. Because if you think about it, okay, if they've worked with companies like Activision, why hasn't Activision tried picking up the IP? Think. They said it in their video that they've worked on, Black Ops 3. Well, I'm sorry, I don't own Black Ops 3. I own Black Ops 1 and 2. There's a reason why I don't own Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 sucked. When they added the stupid hydraulic parkour shit. Ha! Parkour! It's like. If I wanted to play Titanfall, I would play Titanfall with the parkour. I don't want to play Titanfall. I mean, I love Titanfall. Don't get me wrong. Titanfall was fucking the shit. I really want them to go back to the Titanfall IP and actually fucking fix it and just bring it back. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see Titanfall meets Armored Core. Now, if you've ever played any of the Armored Core series of games, I've played them all. From Armored Core 1 on the PlayStation 1 all the way up to the very last Armored Core, I've played them all, and I fucking love them. Okay? It's just a feel good, blow shit up. Rah, I'm in a fucking like 20-foot, 30-foot tall mech. Fuck you, get out my way. You know, it's just a feel good movie. It makes you feel like you're Godzilla. You know, it's like, no, you just want to smash shit. That's what that does. Okay, it's a really good, yeah, exactly. Titanfall 1 was it. Get rid of the auto aim pistol. I hated that thing. Just dead. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. But do like a Mech Warrior Arena style map where you've got Titanfall pilots and they're Titans. Think Real Steel, where each Titan has its own name. So you've got like Noisy Boy, or you've got like freaking Atlas, or you've got freaking, you've got Midas. You've got all these named Titans. They're all unique. Unique color schemes, unique everything, unique pilots, unique, and it'd be like 5v5. Very, very League of Legends ish. You've got 3 lanes, boom, boom, boom. But in Titanfall style. I think that would be freaking awesome to try and play. Do like a Titanfall meets League of Legends, where each Titan itself is the champion. The pilot is the player. Okay, so you can customize your player like you can in Warframe. Okay, you customize your player, and then you can buy skins for your Titans. And each Titan has their own loadout, their own weapon gears and stuff like that and whatnot. Very, very what was that Blizzard one that they not Blizzard? Yeah, it was Blizzard. They did Heroes of the Storm. There you go. Very, very Heroes of the Storm, but Titanfall. So you've got unique Titans from Titanfall 1 and 2, and then add in like a character like, I don't know, Mega Man, having his own Mega Man Titan, if you will, or better yet, there is an old game done by Namco. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here it is. Now, I used to love playing this game, Metal Marines. This used to be the game that I would spend hours. And I mean, a question: how much would you cost to 3D print a Halo ODST figure? Depends on what scale. Are you wanting 128, or are you talking like this sort of scale? This sort of scale will take me about, with the printers I've got currently right now, would take me a couple of days to get it all done. I'd have to do it in segments. It all depends on the scale, and because it's you, I wouldn't charge you a penny. You know this, bro. I would just print it, put it in a box, and ship it to you. Like that one, that would take me about 2 or 3 days, and wouldn't cost you a penny, mate. I'd get a shipping quota for you, tell you what the shipping quota is, and then just have it shipped to you, mate. You just pay shipping. You know me. You can paint it yourself. I'll leave it in the raw casting, so you can just throw some primer on it and get some acrylic paints from Walmart and paint it up yourself, mate. Warhammer, you've been one of my longest supporters, mate. I'm not going to charge you a penny, brother. I know times are tough for you, especially with your mum being sick and everything else and whatnot, and I'm not going to charge you a penny. No. If I've got a chance to help and give back, I bloody well will, and you know this. So, this is what I'm talking about. In Metal Marines, okay, pretty much the plot of Metal Marines is you are a spacefarer. It's Earth. It is Earth. But like Elon Musk, they use a specific type of energy, and it's all gone tits up. And then out of nowhere, their version of the Nazis, called the United Earth Empire, rose to power. And so you're in space, you're part of the space colonies, and you send a pod back down to Earth to help retake Earth and make it a nice, lovable planet. But in it was a very theme park style thing. You had to balance your economy, your power, and your defense. So you had to get anti-aircraft missiles to shoot down their missiles and their mechs, while you're building mechs and missiles and whatnot to send it to their base too. It was a very it was a very rock paper scissors style game. It was really cool. I used to burn through hours playing that game. I know it did get released on the PC. Unfortunately, I've never played it on the PC. I've only ever played it on the Super Nintendo. In fact, I have it as an emulate, as a ROM. I do own, before anyone complains, I do own a physical cartridge of Metal Marines. So it's not illegal for me to own the ROM. Again, I'm not against. I'm not a fan of piracy. I prefer to pay for products and services and stuff that I use. I mean, I pay for my own custom audio. I mean, look, I've got the DTS headphone audio stuff for Escape from Tarkov. You know, I paid for that. That was like £27 on top of my pro key. So, you know, I pay for software. Some certain software I will pay for. Other software, if it's freeware and I like it, I will then donate money to the person who created the software. Case in point, there's some software I use. It's in my apps. It is called, where is it? UV Tools. Now, I have donated to this guy. I love the software. I use it when it comes to my 3D prints. I've done videos on this tool. I use this tool to ensure that my 3D prints are going to print safely. The guy who invented this tool, okay, his original source code got stolen and was then incorporated in other 3D programs, okay, and they charged people up to $300 for this software. So he said, sod it, I'll make the source code available, which he has done. You can compile it yourself, and all he asks for your donations is to pay for the update server. The actual software itself is free. There's tons of good software out there. Amigo, I just updated it. There you go. Boom. Just like that. And that ensures that my STL files will be fine. High quality assets as well. I'm taking poly counts up to 150k for this. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, those are, let's see, that's Soviet style road wheels, American style drive wheels. Yeah, American, yeah, see, T70, T34, T55, T72, and BMP, yeah, Soviet style road wheels. I didn't even have to look, I could already tell you what there was just by looking at them. Yeah, you can tell I'm a tanker. But yeah, as you can see, these are the apps that I use, and like I said, I'm getting into computer coding, I'm getting into video game design and stuff and whatnot. I've paid for my Vegas Pro, it's registered to me. I've even paid for WinRAR. Okay? I pay for WinZip, WinRAR, Wireshark. Wireshark's a network tool that I use for when I'm at work. In case you guys don't know, I do freelance network analysis as part of my job. Was my former job. I do network analysis. So basically, a company will pay me to like look up their network, log into their network, and find holes and people. Case in point, the best way to describe it is companies that offer, like hotels that offer like free Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm the person that they hire to go into their router and kick off like 1,300 devices that are no longer there. So guests who bring in their laptops, their mobile phones, their tablets, and you know, connect to that Wi-Fi, and then they connect to that. So they connect to that Wi-Fi, and I'm the one that they hire to go to tunnel into their router and then kick them all off, so that their routers stay fresh and up to date. And of course, I cheat. I use Wireshark, and I also use Python and use a Python script to do it for me. So I literally just 2 clicks and I bugger off and go have a wank or go play Combat Arms or whatever, you know, and come back like 5 minutes later and the job's done. And then I charge them for 4 hours worth of work. That's what I used to do. I no longer do that, but I still keep Wireshark because it's just a good tool to have. And what I mean by that is Wireshark is one of those tools that you need to have if you are living in, like where I'm living. There's 5 of us here. We've all got our own devices. I want to make sure that no one's being nefarious and trying to snoop into my network. You know, this computer is literally my only way of making money. This computer is my only way of making money. This laptop's my only way of making money. My phone is my only way of making money. Okay? How? Coin flipping. Now, that's another thing that a lot of people keep asking me. They're like, what's coin flipping? I'll explain it to you. Coin flipping is just like what it sounds. You mine a lesser coin, okay? Because a lot of people keep asking me about, crypto and stuff and whatnot. Okay. So, I am in the process of building a mining rig to mine specific coins, not Litecoin or Bitcoin or Dogecoin, or not those. There's ASIC miners that will just blow away any rig I build. Okay, there are specific ASIC miners that their only life purpose is to live for about 80 hours, and throughout those entire 80 hours, it is to just dig, 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 and that's their entire job. That is their entire life. And once they die, they die. They literally, the owners will go and go, okay, e-waste, throw it away, new one, slide a new one in, fires right back up, and away it goes. That's all it does. True miners that mine Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Litecoin, those 4 coins in particular, go through ant miners. They'll go through about 20 to 30 ant miners in a week. They will just mine them till they die. And then it's just slide it out, dash it away, slide a new one in. This is why you never want to buy a used ASIC miner. You never want to buy them used. You always want to buy them brand new. If you buy them used, you do not know their life expectancy. You do not know what their shelf life is. And I mean that. You just don't. The coins I mine are the coins that have been around for about as long as the others, but people have moved on to the other more expensive, more profitable coins to mine. And while they've done that, they've left these other coins alone. So if you're getting into mining, and I will be doing a series of videos on getting into mining. If you're getting into mining, okay, like I said, I will be doing a video series on how to get into it, how to build a mining rig on the cheap, things of that nature. Well, once you get into the mining, you want to mine coins at least on their return cover the cost of the power. And what I mean by that is, case in point, if the best way to describe it is most people who are coin mining, who are coin mining, will mine specifically just Bitcoin and stuff like that. Well, I don't mine Bitcoin. I never have mined Bitcoin. I don't want to mine Bitcoin. The reason why I don't want to mine Bitcoin, because again, ASIC miners will just blow my little rig away. I would rather go for the small fish, okay, then take that clump of small fish, trade it for some more medium-sized fish, get a bunch of medium-sized fish, trade that for a bigger fish. And while I'm trading up, my miner is still mining those small fish. You know what I mean? Rinse and return, rinse and return, rinse and return. There's an old story of a boy with a red paperclip. You don't know what this story is, okay? There once was a boy with a red paperclip. And one day, another boy said, I will trade you a pencil for that red paperclip. The boy thinks, pencil's worth more to me than a red paperclip. Trades in the red paperclip, gets a pencil. Walks down the street, a man who needs to write something, looking for a pencil. He goes, young man, I will pay you $10 for that pencil. And he's thinking, well, this pencil only cost me 50 cents. Okay. Trades it up. Now he's got $10. You see what I'm saying? It's called trading up, trading up, trading up, trading up, trading up, trading up, or as I call it, coin flipping. I will mine a specific bunch of a D tier coin, well, of course, with Bitcoin being an A tier coin. So you've got A, B, C, and D. I will mine a bunch of D coin and then trade half of it off and start buying percentages in C coin. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat until I've got a nice chunk of C coins. Then I will flip those C coins, B coins, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, to the point where I'm now into the A coin bracket. I'm now owning Bitcoins. Does that make sense? To the point where I have enough to buy my entire own Bitcoin. Once I've got my one and true only Bitcoin, that's when I'm like, cash it out. cash out that one Bitcoin for 60,000. Guess what? Right back in at the bottom pile because you're still mining. Okay, you're still mining that bottom pile the entire time. So you're mining that bottom pile. Goes into this pile, to this pile, this pile, goes into this pile. So now you're mining double now because you've taken some of that money, that profit you made by selling that Bitcoin, and you've bought better rigs. You bought more graphics cards. You've built a second mining rig even. Now you've got two machines doing it. It just speeds it up, and then you flip, 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 sell, offer it, cash in, flip, flip, flip. That's called coin flipping. You can do that. That's what I like. That's what I like to call a long haul flip. Okay, what that means is that it takes about 6 months. It's not an instant 30-day return. Okay, 30-day. When you go onto places like Instagram, you're gonna find people that will talk about instant flipping coins and stuff like that and whatnot. There's one person I follow on Instagram. All talks about is Bitcoin posts right this second. Once I find her posts, I will. Yeah, here it is. Pause it. Okay, this is her. Okay, all she talks about. I'm not even joking. All she talks about it shows is her profits. Okay, just zoom in. Doing, bruh, bruh. 1 second. I follow too many people. Gotta start trimming. Well, anyway, all she posts about is Bitcoin 30-day profit flips. Well, I don't do the 30-day profit flip because I've looked at it and she'll go, oh, if you invest $1,000, 30 days later, you get 3,000 back. 2% investment in firm return? No, not interested in that. Mine, I get on average 60 to 70%. So, but right now I'm doing off-site rigging, which means I pay someone to use their rigs. I can't have them. I can't have them here because the power consumption and the noise and stuff like that and whatnot. So other people's rigs are the one doing that. You too, Warhammer. You have a lovely night, mate. Thanks for hanging out. You're awesome. But yeah, I've like I said, I've been. I would like to see like a Titanfall, Heroes of the Storm kind of Titanfall build thing. You know, got your 3 lanes kind of thing. Yeah, that League of Legends style game, gods. That name escapes me right. Anyway, it'd be something similar like that. So, how is everyone else? Because I'm doing good. Um, like I said, I would really like to see if Namco would be interested in letting the IP go on this. Because that would be cool. Because if they could, I'd definitely pick up the Metal Marines IP and try that game you showed me, Pandemics, and make like a Metal Marines version of that. But it's the entire planet you got. That would be kind of cool. So yeah. And I've got a couple of old. Yeah, see, bunch of help. Warhammer had stuck around, he'd be able to tell me what helmets he wants. See? Of course, that's the higher armor, so you could print it for cosplay. Yep, there's Thing's hand. There's tons of things you can 3D print. That's why I love 3D print. 3D printers are. There you go. Halo keychains. There's the weapons. Tons. Absolute. That's for the Hellgast helmet. Interesting. But yeah, there's the old helmets. All the helmets from the original ODST game. There's the samurai helmet. Yeah, I can print. I was expecting. But that's fine. Um, that's fine. So it looks like I'm gonna end in my stream here soon. So that's fine. But yeah, it's just really wanted to get a. We wanted to get a bit of an interview. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll have the new microphone and whatnot. So yeah, I'll start doing some coffee times with Cobra for you. You guys want to see them, so I'll start doing. I'll start. I like to. Like to. What am I saying? Alright, let me just. Good. Alright. So yeah, I ordered the new microphone. That should be here tomorrow. So the audio quality should. What I'm gonna do is I'm hop off here. I'm done streaming for the night, but I'll be available for messages on the Discord. So if you guys want to talk to me on the Discord, go ahead. That'd be fine. Like I said, I've got a few things I've got to do myself. Uh, what I might do tomorrow is actually, because I've got to record the part 2 of the how to build your own. So I'm going to be tearing apart these 2 machines and showing you the second part. Okay, guys. So look forward to seeing that. That will be up probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day. But I will be live tomorrow as well. So you guys will get to see me again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm getting back into the swing of things. Getting back into the swing. Only this time I might actually play a video game. I might be playing High on Life. You guys can watch me play High on Life. I know there's a lot of curse words in that, so I might not be able to play that. But I'll figure something. I'll figure something. All right, guys. So anyway, love you all, and I will see you. I said it yesterday. I'm going to say it again. So keep your shells flying. Keep your enemies dying.